P, JLP, or no P, we must work for the people. You have earned the respect. You have earned the respect of everyone, not because of your title, but because you show up, whether the cameras are on or off, whether it is a big event or a small event. You have been there, sometimes secretly giving your resources. And for all of that, I want to say on behalf, particularly on behalf of Southeast Clarendon, but on behalf of all of us, a big, big salute to you, sir, today. I get the impression when you speak about retirement that your retirement will be similar to my father's. So I look forward to seeing you around next year and the year after and the year after and the year after, working as hard as you do now. Clarendon is a very high producing parish, so I could not close my remarks without saying to the farmers and the fisher folk of this very high producing and important parish, thank you, farmers, thank you, fishers, for carrying us to 6 consecutive quarters of growth in the agricultural sector. We want to continue, and I want to encourage you in Clarendon to continue to grow smart and eat smart during this festive season and into the new year. And you think about this season, you think about your family, your friends, and your food, Costas, gentles. And so we want you to remember that Clarendon should continue to contribute to our food as we continue to contribute to the development of this country. To those of you who are here, to those who are listening, I wish you a healthy, a happy, and a holy season. And I encourage you to be responsible and safe on the road. We are losing too many lives. And it is important for us to recognize that we all have a role and responsibility in protecting our people. Thank you again, Costas, for all that you have done. Thank you for what you continue to do. And thank you in advance for the next 5 years of what you will continue to do. One love.
Thank you so very much, sir. That was Honorable Colonel Charles Jr., Member of Parliament, MP, Southeast Clarendon. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having greetings coming to us from the Honorable Robert Morgan, Member of Parliament, North Central Clarendon. Oh, he's not here just yet. All right, all right. So we will move right along. And Debbie, do you have anybody with you there? All right, she's just relaxing. You're chilling all by yourself now? All right, not a problem. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we move right along to our next item, and we will be having a Christmas carol coming to us from Miss Sherry Gay Johnson, Miss Clarendon Festival Queen 2022. Come on, you have to make some more noise than that.
A pleasant night, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? No, man, how is everyone doing tonight? I pray that this song will bless your heart, and I hope that each and everyone here will enjoy it. The stars are brightly shine. See, true, He taught us to love one another. His law is love, and His gospel is peace. See, chains shall He break, for the slave is our bride. Though and in His name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we. Let all within us praise His holy name. Christ is the Lord.
All right. We are back. We are live. Lights, yes. Lights, camera, and action. Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize for that slight break. We are now ready to get things moving once more. You can give me the thumbs up whenever we are. All right, thank you so very much. So ladies and gentlemen, we heard from the beautiful and the very talented Miss Sherry Gay Johnson, Miss Clarendon Festival Queen 2022. And Debbie, how are you?
Well, I'm very happy now because now we have light.
Yes.
So I'm a happy person. And I think Costas is as well very, very happy. Costas look like, you know, him breathing a sigh of relief that we're finally up and running again. You're on, man, you're on. The microphone on.
It's on, yeah. I enjoyed sitting on and talk to you for a little bit.
Yes, it's good to catch up. I cannot believe, we were just talking a while ago that you have spent over 50 years serving the people of Clarendon. I think that deserves a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable William Shagori, or Costas of the parish of Clarendon, has spent over 50 years serving Clarendon. Sir, what has that experience been like for you? Can you sum it up?
Well, one, I'm a lot. I have less money now than when I started.
So service.
But I did enjoy serving the people of the parish.
Yes.
You know, I tried to bring people together, especially two political parties, and to let people know. I try to let the business people in Mayfair know the more they give, the more they get. It didn't work on some of them, though. It just sort of just went over their head. You know, there are some of them that it just didn't resound to them that it was the right thing to do. So when I step down now, I am going to see who is going to come up and help the people of the parish. I'll still be here and help as much as I can.
And we know you're going to be here to help as much as you can because the Honorable Colonel Charles Jr. just said a while ago that knowing you're going to be on the ground and working, right?
Yes, but I want to spend some time with my family.
It makes sense. That's
For
what I was
too
going to
long.
ask you a while ago, you know? So what you're going to do when you hang up the coats,
I like to
Costas coats, and...
Well, that wasn't the problem. I was doing the Costas work before I was Costas.
Gotcha, okay.
Remember that. So what I want to do is where I neglected my children any time, and I want to spend some time with them and my grandchildren because, you know, my time is limited on this earth. Because God has given me every problem that God has ever made for mankind. And the last 1 year is one massive headache now for 1 year that I'm not able to get rid of.
Which one is that now?
A headache.
The headache.
And it's not the people of Clarendon that caused it either.
I was going to ask what is the cause of it. But you know what? What are you going to do this Christmas season?
You know, I'm going to stay in my parish and enjoy my people and enjoy my family.
That's right. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, for our Costas, because he will be acknowledged this evening for his contributions to Clarendon. And we are joined right now, quickly, by Miss Jackson from Sagicor. Sagicor has been with the Clarendon municipality now for a long while, especially for this Christmas and caroling service, right?
Yes, we have.
Yes. So what's been happening now with Sagicor? Now you're at a new location. How has it been since you've moved over that spot?
It's been pretty good. I know the supermarket just opened, and we're very happy to see the supermarket opened. Select Grocers is there. We're having a lot of tenants coming over. So stay tuned. Food court is going to be opening up soon. There's a major business that's coming to provide also job opportunities for young people in the parish of Clarendon. So we're happy to see that happening.
Yeah. What is your wish for Clarendon as we celebrate Christmas?
My wish for Clarendon is more prosperity, more abundance for the people, more happiness, more joy, safety among especially young persons, just being happy and spending time with family.
Yeah,
so
love that.
Hopefully you guys enjoy this season.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Sajikor, for your continued contribution and support.
You're most welcome.
All right, Jeffrey, back over to you. You ready?
All right, Debbie, I am ready, but Debbie, can I tell you something?
Tell me.
From the Christmas season coming in, man, I don't taste a sorrel all now, you know. Not a cup of sorrel. Any sorrel is here? Yes? I heard something about that side. All right, line up the sorrel for me, please. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having the Christmas message coming to us. And I want you to put your hands together for Reverend Bernard MacDonald of the Grace Baptist Church. Put your hands together for Reverend MacDonald as he comes with the Christmas message.
God is good, and all the time. I am filled with gusto tonight as we join with the municipal corporation to celebrate once again this tree lighting ceremony. And what a joy it is further to have God's people gather. We really can have a church. But my task is to be brief as I share with you the Christmas message for this year to be realized among God's people. And I choose to reference the message that I believe God desires for us to share, to reference this in the Word. Just one verse from Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 2. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in the land of the shadow of death, upon them a light has shined. We were in darkness momentarily. And I want us to understand as we observe this verse and seek further to interpret that the message to all of us tonight leading into the festive season and beyond is that God in Jesus Christ seeks for us to embody the lived life of Jesus, the true light. We do not mention the word Jesus flippantly, but by faith, understanding that God in Jesus Christ expects us to be and become the presence with a purpose to ensure that as the representatives of this great light, that as we prepare to light the tree, that this is significant as well as it demonstrates a valuable symbol that must be lived out through and among God's people. We live and move and have our beings in a context, in a world that seems to be overrun by darkness. In a symbolical sense, it seems that we as God's people, we are debilitated by darkness on the downside, but on the upside, as we think about and reflect again on the word of the Lord, that life is light, and as people who are made in the image of God, we are called to become the transforming light this year so that God's glory might be seen in the spaces that God's people occupy. Light is one of the enduring symbols of God. And this year, as we, as the people of Clarendon, as the people of Jamaica by extension, seek to live out this understanding, we must become more aware of this light image that must reflect from us and through us and among us as we live out the image of God in community. My message and challenge to you that is located in this word, that we must become the people of light whose presence and purpose help others to understand intentionally that we all will be the visible presence in context, in community, in every nook and cranny, so that all the darkness of all sorts will be eradicated once and for all. The truth is that we all can do it in light of the fact that we are made in the image of God to reflect God's glory. Therefore, the challenge to us as we reflect on the fact that as Jesus Christ came in our midst, in our presence, to become that true light, and further to this, as we are valuable representatives of God in Jesus Christ, that great light, the symbolic presence of the tree that will be lit later, and our presence in community must be so lived that we represent the great light everywhere we go. And I want to top this message off by challenging and encouraging all of us as we reflect again on this important word of Jesus being the light that come and make his Emmanuel presence among us, that we must not live up this light with a sense of purpose, beginning tonight, continuing tomorrow, moving on to the rest of this year into 2023, that we must make our purpose be realized in how we, in practical ways, become the justice of God, the visible activists and advocates of God, as a people who understand what it means to be the light reflectors of this great light, Jesus Christ. We all, as God's people, can do it. We all, as people made in the image of God, have a responsibility to ensure that the glory of God is reflected as a great light in every nook and cranny of this great parish, this great nation. And let us all do this for God's glory. God is relying on us. This is a Christmas message for all of us. As we seek to embody Jesus Christ, the great light, let us become the presence of God in context that represent Christ and represent Christ, the great light, so that somebody made in the image of God may experience the glory of God. May God help us so to do for his name's sake. God bless you all and have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Reverend MacDonald. A timely thought for the season. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having yet another Christmas carol. And I invite Mr. Jonathan Dawkins to the stage. Will you put your hands together for Jonathan Dawkins as he comes to sing?
Good evening, everyone. Merry holidays, everyone. My name is Jonathan Dawkins. I'm a grade 6 student at Mineral Heights Primary, and I hope you will enjoy this song. Hello there. Merry Christmas, how you been? It's so good to talk
I tell you. Wow. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen. I hear the applause. Put your hands together. Come on, go right ahead. Yes. My God. That's right. And I just wanted you to know, ladies and gentlemen. Debbie, are you there, darling?
I am here.
Yes.
Wow. Can we please put our hands together again for Jonathan?
Man.
I think we need to send Jonathan on Rising Stars next year, you know.
Sounds like he can make it, man.
Trust me.
There. And Debbie.
Yes.
If you realize, you know, that name Dawkins. I am Jeffrey Dawkins, you know.
I don't ever singing run in the Dawkins, you know. I don't ever singing run there.
And I will let everybody know it's my son. Me feel good.
Okay.
Please to clap my son again, everybody. Thank you, know. It's not me him get the singing from, you know, it's the height him get from me. He got the voice from his mother.
Well, let me tell you something.
Yes.
You did good, my friend. You did good. Now, you know, we're so blessed to have sponsors who have been standing with the Clarendon Municipal Corporation
Oh, yes.
and the Christmas and Caroling Service for a very long time. And I have with me a lady, Andrea Chin from S&G. Andrea, Road Surfacing Material Limited. As I was entering Maypen, I saw people at work. Were they your people? Let me make sure your microphone is on because we want to, yes, there you go. Go ahead.
Yes, we do works along the Clarendon area. We are island-wide anyway. We're doing a lot of road patching at this time.
Amazing. All right. So how did you feel though about, you know, the year? How has the year been for S&G?
Recovering from COVID.
Yeah.
I think this year was very good. The works are now coming out. We are more comfortable now on the roads, and there's just a lot to be done where road repairs are concerned.
Absolutely. And as we enter the festive season, you know, one of the concerns have been, you know, road safety. So what would you say to, you know, our people here, you know, today about their safety on the roads?
Safety on the roads, just be patient. The thing that we need to do is just not to rush. Leave a little earlier and make plans for the rest of the journey that you have to go on.
Thank you so much, Miss Chin. S&G, thank you so much for your sponsorship. And over to JMB quickly. Thank you so much, Katie Douglas. How you do?
I'm doing well. Season's
JMB.
greetings, everyone.
JMB in Clarendon.
Yes, so JMB is celebrating their 30th anniversary this year. And if you know JMB, you know that our founder, the Honorable Joan Duncan, is from Clarendon. She was a dressmaker here. She operated a bar. She had a vision. And she, teamed up with Dr. Lyons. And here's JMB today, 30 years later.
Well, you know.
We're here helping Jamaicans to meet their financial goals. She was passionate about people, and we're purposeful about serving our clients, right? And JMB is driven with love.
Absolutely.
Love for people, love for our clients, and love to see our community and country do better.
Well, Clarendon has birthed greatness all around. You know, we have a whole heap of great names. Coco T, Freddie McGregor, Veronica Campbell.
Yes.
The names are too many to mention. And as you enter the Christmas season, though, any specials?
Yes, man. JMB always has specials on loans, on investment. Whatever your financial goal is, we're ready to serve you and assist you in meeting your goals, full stop.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You heard it right there. JMB is helping everybody to have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Mr. Dawkins?
Yes, Debbie, I'm right here.
Over to you. You ready to sing for us?
Yes. Come on, Debbie, don't do that to me, honey. All right, I promise you, I'm going to sing a little later on. All right? Yes, I'm going to do that especially for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we move right along, we are now going to be having the reading of the citation. And we will be inviting Councillor Pauline Reynolds of the Racecourse Division, as well as Councillor Joel Williams of the Denby Division. They are coming at this time to do the reading of the citation. Will you put your hands together for them? Make them welcome, please.
evening again, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure for myself and Councillor Reynolds to read a citation to someone in the person of Uncle Billy, not Mr. Shagori this evening, Uncle Billy. Many of us who grew up around him know him as Uncle Billy. And it will be a pleasure for us, it is a pleasure for us to do so. On behalf of all of us, all the people who gathered here this evening, Costas, are here to give you their support. And we will so now reading the citation to you.
American entrepreneur Jim Rohn says, "Whoever renders service to many, put himself in line for greatness, great satisfaction, and great joy."
Honorable William Leon Shagori, CD, JP, Costas Rotolorium, for the parish of Clarendon. The affirmation quoted applies, epitomized, and embodied your life and contribution to your country and your fellow men. The parish of Clarendon, and by extension Jamaica, have benefited from your stellar service to all sectors of society. You have distinguished yourself admirably through your service to parish development and nation building.
Honorable William Shagori, with the Municipal Corporation, spans over 20 years. He has offered himself and his resources to aid the corporation in better serving the citizens of the parish. Much of his early work with the Clarendon Municipal Corporation began with the Minister of Local Government, asking him to chair the Clarendon Parish Development Committee in 1999, a role he served for over 30 years. He was also asked to serve on the then Local Government Board, Planning and Development Committee. As chairman of the Clarendon PDC, Costas Shagori also served as the chairman of the Property Tax Review Committee.
As a member of this committee, he was able to provide amicable solution to vulnerable citizens, in particular the elderly, with tax relief offering. His work with the Parish Development Committee island-wide galvanized support for the local government reform program, rebuilding in the formulation of the Local Government Act of 2016, which ensures that citizens' voices are included in the local decision-making process through participation in committees of the municipal corporation.
In September 2011, William Shagori was conferred with the title of Costas. In September 2011, William Shagori was confirmed with the title of Costas Rotolorium for the parish of Clarendon. In accepting this role, the Honorable Costas used his platform to solicit assistance from the private sector to partner with the municipal corporation and to improve the quality of life for Clarendonians. William Shagori has mastered the mantra that says, "We're here to add what we can to life, not to get what we want from life." Consequently, his humanitarianism, influences, and personal touch has positively impacted numerous organizations, communities, and individuals for the better.
As Costas, he served as co-chairman for the Parish Disaster Committee, We all can agree on this vulnerability of the parish to natural hazard. Consequently, in 2019, Pastor Shagori donated a generator through the Clarendon Parish Development Committee to bolster the effort of the parish disaster management and mitigation framework through the Emergency Operations Center.
One cannot honestly speak of the management of the COVID-19 pandemic and disaster management locally without ventilating the contributions of the Honorable William Shigori. He went above the call of duty during this uncertain and challenging period to ensure that the resources were available to minimize the impact of this global health emergency. As the local Board of Health, the municipal corporation can speak to the Costas contribution, which was in excess of $22 million for the provision of well-needed facilities, food packages, furnishing, and personal protection gears. Honorable William Shagori Honorable William Shagori is considered a friend of the Clarendon municipality, whose acts are not politically motivated or linked. Despite changes in administration, one thing that remained constant, Costas Shagori's commitment to the development of the parish of Clarendon. The Honorable Costas is passionate about preserving the parish's legacy and history. Therefore, he launched a book project.
The Honorable Shagori's volunteerism outstanding and cause one to wonder how he manages all he does. One thing is certain, he's not a bench warmer, but has a significant impact wherever he serves. The Honorable William Billy Shagori has served every sector of the parish of Clarendon selflessly and with great humility, and continue to impact the lives of our residents.
The Clarendon Municipal Corporation is therefore grateful for all your contribution, Uncle Billy, to the parish development and nation building. The Municipal Corporation celebrates you,
Honorable Costas, as we praise for good health and returns upon your life. It is with great pride and pleasure that we present to you the key to the capital of Clarendon, Maypen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, go right ahead and put your hands together one more time. We have heard of the awesome work of this great man and his contribution to the building of this parish and the capital. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to be having some tributes, and I invite Councillor Kenneth Davis, JP, Councillor of the Maypen East Division. Put your hands together for Councillor Kenneth Davis at this time. And we will also be having Councillor Cian Barneswell, Councillor of the Hayes Division.
Although the protocol already been established and recognized, it would be remiss of me not to recognize the Most Honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mr. Andrew Holness, Mayor Councillor Winston Maraj and Mrs. Maraj, Honorable Costas William Shagori and Mrs. Shagori, Ministers of Government, Members of Parliament, Councillors, Mr. Richard Azan, Justices of the Peace, Custodians, Members of Staff of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, Members of the Uniform Group, the JCF and the Fire Services, other distinguished guests, special invitees, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you. Honorable William Shaguri, a husband, a father, a grandfather, a brother, a friend, and a colleague, has been known to me long before we entered representation, before we as myself and Councillor Davis entered representational politics. However, our rapport grew into a great working relationship shortly after I became Costas for the parish of Clarendon in 2011, and I was elected mayor of Maypen in 2012.
And I was elected councillor for the Maypen East Division in 2012.
His personality influenced my duties as mayor and as a person. Some of the things that stood out for me, or stood out for us, about the Honorable William Shaguri, and I will just list them briefly. He's a frank, open, and honest person, speaks his mind as he sits, irrespective of your title or position. He has a wealth of experience and knowledge about the parish, but more so Maypen. He's a very hard worker, one who gets limited sleeps. I don't know how he do it. Kind and always willing to help. Loves children and the elderly. Love for his parish and by extension, country.
William Billy Shaguri is one of the most popular Costas throughout Jamaica. His personality, his charisma, and generosity make him an exceptional human being.
We have witnessed his involvement in the refurbishing work at the Clarendon Infirmary. His annual Christmas treat to the infirm residents, gifting them with personal care items and fruits, has become a significant part of the season. Costas never leaves out the staff at the infirmary. They are always gifted with cakes and ham. Indeed, we all look forward to December and eagerly participate in this wholesome give-back exercise to the less fortunate, spearheaded by the Honorable Costas William Shaguri.
The Children's Treat in December across the 13 police district in the parish is another calendar event. The Children's Treat came about when the parish was experiencing a surge in shooting and killing. He thought if there were a relationship between the children and the police, it would create a better relationship between the citizen and the police. And yes, we have seen the positive outcome from the initiative. These activities excite Costas Shaguri because he loves children. He is not only a father to his biological children, but every children lucky enough to come in his path.
Costas has single-handedly contributed millions of his money to this program and solicit support from the corporate community, ensuring that annual Christmas treat is a resounding success each year.
Each back-to-school period, July to September, Costas writes checks to various high schools and tertiary institutions. Offsetting parents of his office, you will see plaques and pictures representing the expression of his gratefulness from those many individuals he has touched.
The municipal corporation would be without a standby generator negatively impact the operations of the emergency center during the hurricane season. The former mayor, the then Councillor Milton Brown, wrote to the Honorable Costas Shaguri for a contribution, and he responded by providing cash through the Clarendon Parish Development Committee towards purchasing a standby generator for the Emergency Operating Center at the Clarendon Municipal Corporation. The Honorable William Shaguri also served as co-chair for the Clarendon Disaster Committee.
He is very passionate about the security forces, particularly the Jamaica Constabulary Force. As a result, he assisted in renovating the Mocha, etc., Rock River, Lionel Town, Four Parts, and Maypen Police Station. He contributed towards repairing and maintenance of service vehicles at various stations. He gave tons of shingles to restore the ground that housed the Maypen police station. The Honorable William Shagori was instrumental in securing the location for the new Maypen police station.
He has a passion for historic sites and pledged to have the clocks in the Chapelton and Maypen town restored. The restoration of the clocks was funded from his personal resources, and through the assistance of his brother-in-law, we are now grateful that the Chapelton clock is chiming again at the correct time. The Maypen clock was a challenge, but the repair team assigned to the task was able to get it working again after being in disrepair for decades.
Ladies and gentlemen, it would be remiss of me not to mention Honorable Costas' contribution to the Kiwanis Foundation. As a Kiwanian, I am incredibly proud of his contribution. He has genuinely embraced our mission of changing the world one child, one community. At times, I must boast the Costas Shagori as a member, three-time distinguished president of the Kiwanis Club of Maypen in 1973. The Kiwanis Club of Maypen Distinguished President Award, the Mel Osborne Fellowship Award. He arranged the interclubbing of 18 Kiwanian and their wives from Baltimore, United States to Jamaica in 1976. The Kiwanis Club of New Kingston honoree 2013 for the community service and the contribution to host our Christmas social each year. I am buoyed, proud of his contribution to the Kiwanis movement.
His contribution to numerous projects and initiatives would take the entire evening to name. But what stands out most about him is that he sees people as people. He does not help because of the color, green, or orange, but as Jamaican. It is because of his neutrality and sense of fairness that we stand together to present this deserving tribute.
His nepotism and non-biased approach has created tremendous respect and appreciation. And for those reasons, at one of our meetings in October 19, we thought we should,
honor his achievement by giving him the key to the town of Maypen. Yes. Honorable William Shaguri, CD, JP, we laud your contributions to the parish development and nation building. We must underscore our love and appreciation for your service to nation building, and we would like you to accept our gift of gratitude. Blessings to you continually.
Thank you very much.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause. The voices of Councillor Kenneth Davis and the Councillor Cian Barneswell. Ladies and gentlemen, as we keep our program going, we will now be inviting the Honorable Delroy Chuck, KC, MP, Minister of Justice. He is coming to the lectern with his tribute at this time. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, MC. The Most Honorable Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, Costas Shaguri, and other custodians, colleague ministers and members of parliament, councillors sitting in the audience, custodians who are visiting from adjoining parishes and across Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure to be here in Clarendon. Many of you may not know, but I grew up in the hills of riches. So my early years have been here in Clarendon, and it's always a pleasure to be back. But this evening being back in Clarendon was simply because Billy Shaguri says he's getting the keys and he would like me to be here, and I could not resist. I must tell you, I'm really happy to see the Prime Minister here too, because the Prime Minister, you may not know, or I think you know all Clarendonians, is the hardest working Prime Minister this country has ever seen. I have to tell you, I was surprised to see that he's here, because I know he has been going since 9 o'clock this morning. And I can tell you, at about 3 o'clock, maybe after 3, he was in my constituency presenting a house to a constituent of mine. And he was coming from West Rural St. Andrew, where he presented 2 houses, came to my constituency, then went to Eastern St. Andrew to present another 2, then to Tony Hilton, Western St. Andrew. And then I went home to rest, and I am down here to see him here. So, Clarendonians and Jamaica, you have one of the best Prime Minister this country has ever seen. And I say so as I also tell you that you have had one of the best Costas this parish has ever seen. I can tell you that over the last 5 years, virtually every year, at least once or twice, he has been commissioning JPs in the parish. And it is always a pleasure to be here, and he insists that I should be here. And I do enjoy listening to him, coercing the JPs that they have to be symbols of civility, of honesty, of integrity. And I join him in encouraging these outstanding citizens of Clarendon to really adopt and really apply what Costas Shaguri insists that they must engage in across the parish. There's not much more I can say beyond what the councillors before me have said. I don't want to repeat, because everything, the citation and the tributes have demonstrated the wide range of activities that you, Billy, have engaged in. And all I would add is that my interaction with you have always been an excellent one, and I admire you for not only the volunteer work you do in the parish, but also you're a force of goodness, a force of love, a force of charity. And these are the things that I have no doubt why you're so blessed. I have no doubt that you will retire next year, you tell me, but I'm sure in that lovely patio where I have enjoyed the lunches and put on by your staff, that you will relax and really enjoy your retirement. I can only say, Billy, that the keys being presented to you this evening is not only an example of what the people in Clarendon think of you, but I would say that not only is it well-deserved, but you exemplify what the Clarendon man should be. And I hope everyone in the audience adopt the real example of Billy. So congratulations, Billy. And I know we will continue to interact. And I know that your contributions will continue, as I know you love the people of Clarendon. So Clarendon, you have a great man. And I really feel that he has a few more decades to be with you. So congratulations, Billy.
Thank you so very much, Honorable Minister. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we will be making the presentation. We will be having the presentation of the key. And I invite His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Winston Mirage, Mayor of Maypen. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Honorable Costas, William Billy Shaguri, in my capacity as the Mayor of Maypen and the Chairman of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, and on behalf of the councillors and the staff, the CEO and the staff of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, and the people of Clarendon, we take great pleasure. We have noted your work. You have heard about it from our councillors and the minister just now. And we take great pleasure, sir, in presenting to you the key to the city of Maypen. Let's open it. There it is. Fantastic.
And we present the citation also. All right, so we're now going to present the citation. Okay. Clap the man. Clap. Like a friend.
You make it.
Yeah, man, I'm in make it. Wants you to. Oh, I forgot, Miss Chin. You want to do the response now? You want to do the response now? Yeah. Here.
Eureka. Yeah. Anyway, okay, thanks. Mayor Maraj, I just want to thank you for this beautiful key that you gave to me. And a beautiful citation. But I don't want you to ever ask me to be a bookie master again.
Oh, you need to tell them about that one.
When the Indians, what is it?
It was in 1995.
1995, it was 150 years of Indian.
Indians' arrival in
Jamaica.
Okay, oh yes, let me tell you this one. Costas wants me to tell the story. In 1995, we had the reenactment of the 150th year of Indians arriving in Jamaica. So we had to do the thing perfectly. We were trying to do it as perfect as possible. We had to get some drays with the Indians moving from Old Harbour Bay where they landed in 1845 and to take them round to the Halsall Great House. So I approached the Honorable Costas because we wanted a white man to lead the thing. So I went to his office and I said, listen to me, you're the best man to come and lead this troop because we want to move from Old Harbour Bay. He said, no, me no bucky master, me no bucky man, go find the next white man.
Thank you. You know, I feel incredibly privileged to receive the key to my beloved city of Maypen. Most Honorable Prime Minister, I'm honored to have you share in this special occasion. Also, my very good friend Delroy, Minister Chuck. Let me assure you that your presence here means a lot to me and speaks to your commitment to recognizing service to the country. I'm genuinely grateful for the recognition I have received for my work in the parish and by extension the country. I'm deeply moved by the efforts made to honor my work for my parish, country and beyond. Please make no mistake about the journey to where I am now. I have faced many hurdles, especially health challenges, one I'm going through right now. But these obstacles have never defeated me, and it will not defeat me now. One of my guiding philosophies has always been preservation, preserve hard work, and never give up or give in. I approach everything I do from the position of truth and respect for everyone, regardless of their station in life. I give back because I believe in lifting up my fellow man, and ultimately Jamaica, my place of birth and land we love. Getting an award would not have been possible without the inspiration I received at an early age from my parents, who are now deceased, and my immediate and extended family. My wife and my immediate family have been extremely tolerant of all the projects, individuals, and organizations I have adopted and initiated throughout the years. I salute you, Jill, for your endurance to have the most profound respect and have the most profound respect for you. I'll never forget when you told Mark Golden, when he was Minister of Justice, that if I continued on the same path, I will eventually end up in the poorhouse. Mark kindly asked me to fix the poorhouse before I end up in it. My association with the CMC began even before I became Costas, as I have worked with several mayors as a businessman and past chair of the Clarendon Parish Development Committee before becoming Costas. And in my capacity as chair of the PDC, we did a lot of foundation work to reform the municipal corporation. As Costas, I have continued my work with the CMC. We saw me working very closely with Mayors Brown, now deceased, Sian Barneswell, and currently Winston Maraj, and CEO Rohan Blake, and his staff. This has promoted opportunities for growth and improvement on all fronts. I sincerely thank the business sector, the police, the agricultural sector, the health department, Ministry of Education and its institutions, the fire department and other government agencies, groups, clubs, associations, development committees, Clarendon Justice of Peace Association and the lay magistrate, councillors and members of parliament, and I would like to pay a special tribute to the Honorable Michael Henry, OJ MP, who has been a stalwart and has given yeoman support and service to all my activities in the parish, especially in Maypen. Finally, I want to pay homage to Miss Eureka Douglas, who has been my right hand, my left hand, and manager of the Office of the Costas and the Clarendon Parish Development Committee from I started. Her team, and for all the unwavering support and loyalty over these 12 years. I owe my volunteers, colleagues, and supporters a debt of gratitude for sticking the course with me on this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, may God continue to bless us all. May you have a very Merry Christmas and a very healthy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Costas. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time. a great man, a hard-working individual, a man for the people. And as was mentioned, he loves people. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the keynote address. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you Clarendon, Maypen, the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, ON, PC, MP, the Honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Thank you very much for that introduction. Jeffrey, thank you so much. And again, let me thank your son. Gee whiz, it's Christmas. I'm here because I want to be with the people of Clarendon. So first of all, let me thank you all for coming out. I'm told that this is one of the largest Christmas tree lighting ceremony. Whilst I know that we are returning from the COVID pandemic, I'm also aware that you have turned out to show your support for a citizen of this parish that has literally given of himself, that has been an exemplary citizen, that has done yeoman's work, and your presence here is a show of your appreciation for him. So I'm also here to join you to show the national appreciation to William Uncle Billy Shaguri. The custom of giving someone the keys to a city is a medieval custom. Centuries ago, cities and towns were walled and guarded. You couldn't just enter a town. You had to pass through guards who verified that you were not a threat, that you were safe, that you weren't coming to destroy the town or the city. But at night, the city gates were closed and no one could enter unless they had a key. So to be in possession of a key to a city meant that you were a trusted resident, meant that you were someone that everyone else would put their safety in your hands, that you were of such integrity, such honesty, that we could trust you with our lives. We could trust you with the civic order. We could trust you with the integrity of the city. And so when the mayor and the councillors of the Clarendon Municipal Authority gives you that key, it is the ultimate symbol, the ultimate sign of their trust and respect for you. And I was very happy to be here to witness that. Allow me to say a few words about Christmas. We are here to symbolically light the Christmas tree. It is to signify the beginning of the season. However, as Jamaicans, with the challenges that we have in our country, many of us have a difficult time. We sometimes forget the meaning of the season. And I can understand why, because for many of us, we are all rushing to ensure that we can enjoy the season. And I don't know what it is about Christmas that puts in a kind of rush, urgency that leads to almost carelessness, particularly on our roads. As we seek to celebrate the season, I want to take this opportunity to make a special appeal. Just slow down a bit. Slow down. I want to see you in 2023. I also want to make an appeal to those persons who see the season as an opportunity to commit more crimes, particularly accusatory crimes, robberies and housebreaking and purse snatching and pickpocketing, and as we all seek to go about our business. The Jamaica Constabulary Force and the JDF have increased their presence all over Jamaica. We're putting out more policemen in our townships and in our cities to keep crime down. But as we enter the Christmas season, it is not beyond us to appeal to the individual, to the person. Because that is what Christmas is about. Christmas is about the individual's recognition that God gave His only begotten Son. It is about the recognition that Jesus Christ came into the world, and we celebrate His birth. And we set aside that time. It is about a recognition that even if we don't have wealth, even if we are not blessed with great material fortune, that we can recognize the birth of our Savior, and we can take some time in peace to recognize that. It is amazing, the story of Christ's birth, that He was born, according to the good book, in a manger, in a barn, in a stable. in a lowly place. And he did not come into the world with riches. And I think that is the message that we all should take. That yes, we don't have. Yes, we are not rich. And we are all striving for it. But there is this one time of the year when we slow down. When we look at Christ's example of humility, of peace. And so, as the municipality moves to light one of the important symbols of Christmas, I am asking all Jamaicans to reflect on the true meaning of Christmas, which is the birth of Christ coming into this world as the Savior of the world, in humility to bring peace to the world. Let us keep that in mind as we now move for the symbolic lighting of the tree. So, gee whiz, it's Christmas. Let us have a peaceful and Merry Christmas. Let us all seek to be the light for our families, for our friends, for our community. Let us all celebrate Christmas in peace and charity and goodwill for all. I wish for you all a merry, peaceful, and happy Christmas. And most importantly, I want to see all of you in 2023. God bless you. Love you.
And ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're inviting the Honorable Prime Minister to just remain on stage a little while longer, as we have a very special presentation that we will be making to him at this time. And I invite Councillor Tanya Lee Williams of the Maple North Division to come forward and make that presentation. Will you put your hands together for her, everyone?
Good night, everyone. Good night to you, our Prime Minister. On behalf of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, which our mayor leads, and the administrative staff, and the people of Clarendon, we want to present this token to you. As you have taken time out of your busy schedule to be with us tonight at our tree lighting ceremony, and also in honoring our Costas with the keys to the city of Maypen, we tell you thanks again for coming out, and we wish for you and your family that you too will have a peaceful, holy, and blessed Christmas as you continue to serve the people of Jamaica from a very humble and graceful place. God bless you.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause, everybody. Now, we are moving over to the tree. We will be lighting the Christmas tree, and it will be His Worship the Mayor, Costas Shagori, and the Honorable Prime Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody else will remain where they are as we move over to light the tree. So here's Worship the Mayor, Costas Shagori, and the Honorable Prime Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, we're asking that you remain to the tent. We are going over to have the lighting of the tree at this time. This is the occasion, ladies and gentlemen, that we have been waiting for so patiently. Yes, yes. Check 2, 1, 1. Oh, we're still live. Check 1, 1, 2. Yes.